Howdy folks, today we're going to talk about the wedge, how its design is utilized for you and how your game can work around it. All wedges have what's called bounce. Now what is bounce? Bounce is what it is, it's bounce. So as this club hits the ground, the back of the club will bounce off the ground. So as you notice here, right, if I take my right hand and you see how the back of the club is hitting the ground and it's bouncing off the ground. Now, for those of you who skull the ball, who duff the ball, and you end up hitting those chili dippers, that's when the leading edge ends up hitting into the ground first. Watch this. You see how it gets stuck? When I hit that front edge into the ground, it gets stuck. So I'm going to give you all a little tip here. So if you're chili dipping the ball, what I want you to feel is have a little more right hand in your pitch shot. What that'll do is that'll make sure that this back edge hits the ground first and it'll skid off the ground. Let's give it a try. So I'm going to have this right hand skid the ground. I'm going to basically cut across the ball. Okay, let's give it a go. Okay, and as you can see, that came out pretty nice. Now those of you who skull the ball, and I see that a lot, when you skull the ball and you go, whoops, and it rolls right across the green, I want you to do the opposite. I want you to feel your left hand lead into the shot. And that'll make sure that this edge hits the ground and we get under it. Remember, we want to get to the bottom of the ball here. So I'm going to have a little bit of a different approach here. I'm going to hold it more. So as you can see, two different swings, pretty much the same result. So depending on what you do, if you're a sculler and you're hitting the top of the ball, feel this left hand lead. Let this lead, because what you're doing is you're flipping it up and you're hitting the top. If you're chili dipping it, then we're going to do the opposite. Use your right hand and we're going to brush the ground, we're going to sweep it. And that's so that the back of the club hits the ground first. So remember, know what the difference is. And if you need help, you can give us a call for a lesson. That's what we're here for. Hope this tip finds you well, and you hope you start getting up and down more. See you folks on the golf course.